outside. You in the crib, but the boy outside. I get it on outside. From the dusk to the dawn outside. So in the morning outside, I'm catching wreck when they throwing outside. Cause it's a war outside. My sword drawn outside. This Excalibur, you're glad to be on outside. Cause it's a war outside. I get it on outside. You in the crib, but the boy outside. I get it on outside. That's a definite. Cannonball, wrecking shit. Excellent. Prime Barack Obama like the president. I remain strong. King Kong with the prevalence. I show you exactly what we do. That's how I represent. Hardcore, heaven sent. Chain on, hella bit. Throwing all black when they spot me like the leopard print. Oh, I got the braids in. Shades on. Made mid. Cause we put in work. I start the earth until it caves in. Walk strong, talk heavy, hold my own. You rock solid when we bout to leave the sword and stone. Nigga, we warriors. Hardcore, tracking the pride. And let the Hebrew speak, nigga. General highs. And we talking super heavy, nigga. That's a surprise. With all scripture, street talk, word to Captain the Kai. Nigga, we blazing. Ripping the mic with all facts. Doing the knowledge to the max. Till we cracking the pavement. UPK, y'all the one West Harlem, nigga. We spring forward and they falling like it's autumn, nigga. Talking to all them niggas born in the mud. If you ain't feeling this, you call them love, and that's real. Oh, I get it, cat tie. Oh, they not of a kind. I get the order, then it's handle kind. Not the one kind without a doubt in my mind. I'm finna stop and recline. Anybody that come against us, they should probably resign. Cause it's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. I hear these niggas throwing shots, but can they take some? Christ says, sell out your garments to get a sword now. I'ma go and sell off these polos to get a 4 pound. Damn sure ain't started the war, but I'ma end it. Cause the spiritual war could turn carnal any minute. I remember riding back in the days, window was tinted. But Salaki, I'm done with that carnal shit, I repented. And they bomb-proof the booth every time I'm about to go win it. You ain't know this shit, I live for this truth and I'ma defend it. And I get my second wind just as soon these niggas get winded. It's a war going on outside. It's a war going on outside. You in the crib, but the boy outside. I get it on outside. From the dusk to the dawn outside. So in the morning outside, I'm catching wreck when they drawn outside. Cause it's a war outside. My sword drawn outside. This Excalibur, you're glad to be on outside. Cause it's a war outside. I get it on outside. You in the crib, but the boy outside. I get it on outside. Nobody's safe.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. EIN. As usual. That was cheesy. Lapayard, Human Torch, Light to Style. This is so 37. You know what I mean? We're proud to have y'all here. We're proud to be here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on outside. There's a war going on outside. Kamala Harris, Joe Biden dropped out the race. Donald Trump getting shot at. Oh man. Not only is the president getting shot at, it's nothing new to black people. This is getting shot at by the people that's supposed to protect and serve them. And that's the highlight. Everybody want to talk about Kamala Harris, but don't nobody want to talk about this. Everybody talk about it. You understand? So let's go ahead and tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I mean? That helps us out a lot. I'm about to log in. I forgot to log myself in for the for Facebook. So let me go ahead and do that real quick.
All right.
What's up?
He said what?
Where the Human Torch at?
Boy, all screen with it.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right, y'all. As y'all can see, the title. There you go.
What up?
Flame on. You know what I mean? You just said flame on, and the fire came through the screen.
Oh man.
So yeah, man.
What's going on, man? I heard you having some technical difficulties, man. You want to talk about it?
Who, me?
going on out there in Orlando?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, they was having some when I came in, they was having some like flood warnings. So the internet was like all messed up over here, and I don't know, it was crazy, but we good now. So
shout
Yeah,
out to
Lord be with
also
you, man.
Yeshaya tuning in.
Yeah.
I'm good, bro. I'll build a boat.
Hey, Shalom.
Damn right. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's viewing in right now, man. Every single Tuesday, go down, war as usual. We on episode 37. So if you ain't familiar, man, go and get comfortable. We're gonna break down some heavy topics. We got some heavy topics in the lineup, man. I mean, what y'all want to go to first, man? What y'all think about?
We all did. I think we can go right into
Facts.
old girl with the body cam thing. I think that's what everybody here to see.
Boy, that joint was tough to watch, man. I had
Phew.
to,
Like,
I had to go like hopscotch, man, double dutch, and just jump in and hesitate, and it was too much. But I finally got through it. It was a rough one, though.
yeah, it was the same thing. Like, I was heard about it, and then I pulled it up on my phone. And as it was going, it was like, man, I was debating. I was like, do I even want to watch this? Like, I don't know if I want to watch this, but
Yeah,
you know,
man. For
I gotta
shit
like
fucks
I
up
can't
your
turn
whole
my
day.
eye away from it. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I mean, cause you.
No, I was gonna say I had to
nah,
look
it
at
really
it. I had
did.
to
Like
see it.
You might have
the
a
same
delay.
thing here, man. I looked at it and I had to go back. Oh yeah, I had to go back to it because I'm like, I seen the video pop up, and then I started watching it, and I'm like, wait, they're gonna show her getting shot. Like, I don't know if I want to see this. I swiped away from it. I was like, God, and I said the same thing you said. Like, damn, I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
I went back and watched it, but that shit was hard to watch. It was.
It was tough.
It's a rough one, man.
We gonna talk about it, man. Y'all wanna play it?
Yeah. Let me,
Yeah.
Can we play it?
Good.
Is it too graphic to
I
be televised?
think I got one that I mean, it's gonna show it, but I mean, it should be good enough for us to at least. We should be able to get away with it, I think. Oh man, I don't want to.
See,
Ready?
this is the tough job we have to do for people. You know what I'm saying? When these things come up, we take on the burden of talking about it, bringing these tapes up. You know what I'm saying? Showing people the truth. All they want you to do is focus on Kamala Harris. They just want you focused on Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Donald Trump got shot by the ear. The whole world talked about it. This sister gets shot and unalive, deleted by a cop. And it's like, who's talking about it? Who cares? This doesn't make top news. The world doesn't stop for this sister. What's the sister's name, if I could?
Sonya Mason.
Sonya Massey.
Oh, I think yes.
Sonya Massey.
Yeah, Sonya. Yeah, Sonya Massey. Nobody gives a damn about Sonya Massey. Just like they didn't give a damn about Mike Brown. They didn't give a damn about Trayvon Martin. They didn't give a damn about Tamir Rice. Because they don't give a damn about Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They didn't give a damn about them Mexican babies that was locked in cages either. Nobody cares about that stuff, but we do. You understand? We gonna talk about it, and we're gonna charge the people that are to be charged, that are to be blamed, because the world doesn't want to do it. You know what I mean? And we're the ones gonna stand up and do that, which is why this is where you belong. This is if you new to this channel, you should go ahead and hit subscribe. Like that was shot. You home now. Barry, someone for forever. Log into my Facebook. But go ahead.
Wanted to see if I could help.
What do you want help with?
Huh?
What do you want help with?
I heard somebody else.
Yeah, we checked your house. We checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard. But you know what I want?
I want justice for my baby.
Yeah.
That's it. Nah, I don't know.
You killed the wrong.
I mean, I guess we can just talk about it.
Amen. Amen.
What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to text.
Massey.
Massey. Yeah, you have an ID. That makes things so much easier. I just driver's license will do.
But I want to tell y'all,
That's her father.
is an embarrassment because this man should have never had a badge. He should have never had a gun. He should have never given any opportunity to kill my child.
I don't know where my ID is.
You see that stack right there, maybe?
1 second.
Check on her.
Let me get this.
We don't get a fire while we're here.
Right. Let me see. Okay. Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
Rebuke you in the name of
You better not. That's where I got. I'll shoot you right in your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Damn.
Drop
This man had 2 convictions for DUI. He had a conviction for driving under the influence. And he was a member of law enforcement?
My Lord.
What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment to this country, to this county.
Good night. That shit went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah, it did.
Just out of a few words that she uttered. This devil flipped his lid.
I got quite a few things to say about this, but before I begin my rant, I would love for y'all brothers to get whatever's on your mind out.
I'll go last.
Please.
Shit, I'll start off by
Sure
saying
about
the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. You know what I mean? Like, this is the same cruel beast that shot at the former president of the United States. Right? This shows how violent he is.
Yeah.
He's not compassionate with his own. What makes you think he won't be compassionate with you? You get what I'm saying? Like, this is a vile beast. Inhumane beast. You can't be safe around him. You can't depend upon him for nothing. All they know is bloodshed and murder. Since the start of the U.S., it was founded off of murder. It's a cruel beast that we live amongst. You know what I mean? And this sister, she, you know, whatever her religious background may be, but there is so much symbolism in what took place. Like, it's just crazy how things transpire. Now, I'm not the one for spookism, but man, for her to be like, you know, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and this man just loses his mind off of it, man, that says a lot. You know what I mean? That proves right there who the devil is, man.
Damn
Not
right.
a red man with a pitchfork, you know what I mean? He's not living underground. He's right in front of your face with a badge, with a gun. You know what I mean? White people are evil. White people are evil. They're evil, man. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like this, we need this to see. Unfortunately, it happened to where this sister had to lose her life, man, but we got to see who he really is. We have to see him for what he is. And that's all I got.
Yeah, that's definitely true, and I'm glad you said it. You know what I'm saying? That marks off one thing that I was going to say on my goddamn list, but what I do want to say is the brother, her father said that this is an embarrassment, and here's what we got to realize. Let me wake y'all up a little bit. It's not an embarrassment. This is America. This is how America was built. The foundation of any structure is what that structure stands on. So I can't build a house on clay and then expect the house to be, you know, to uphold on that clay. I have to make it out of something solid, and whatever I built it on is what I expect it to stand on. So if you build a foundation out of racism, hatred, unaliving Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, imprisoning Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, enslaving them, the structure that you build on top of that foundation is going to stand for what that structure represents. You understand? That structure is a representation of the foundation. If the foundation is weak, then the structure crumbles. But if you built it solid on something, you know what I'm saying, then it's going to stand on that. And we are prisoners of war in a battle that we still fighting. We still fighting. We forgot that we were in war. We forgot that we are still in the hands of our enemies, and we let our guard down. And when we let our guard down, this happens. Sonya Massey happens. Sandra Bland happens. You understand? Tamir Rice happens. So on and so forth, man. Like the list goes on and on. You understand? And until we realize that we are their enemies and they are our enemies, we will always fall victim to memory loss. Like we forgot what happened to our brothers and sisters. We keep thinking that they can change and that we can pray it out of them when you can't. This is who they are. If you look at this video, it reminds you. You would think that this was made in the 20s. You would think this video is from the 1920s, and you got some hicks going to this sister's house. You know what I'm saying? Ready to put a rope around her neck and drag her out of that house. You would think this was the 1920s, but the date on here says 2023, January 20th, 2023. This isn't it's the 20s, but not the 1920s. This ain't 100 years ago. This is yesterday. This is last year. But you would think that this was from, pre-civil rights era or something. This is still going on. Martin Luther King did not change anything by marching. You're not going to change anything by marching. The sister went to go grab a pot from off the stove. Y'all still with me? Y'all can hear me?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi, we get you.
Well, like I was saying, like all oppressors do, you understand? They start to play the victim role as if he felt threatened by this little woman in a damn house blouse. You understand? She got her nightgown on and she cooking. And this devil with who goes to the gym every day because he got a little man syndrome, and when he was in high school he got picked on. So he went to the gym every day to get bigger so no one would pick on him again. He joined the police force. He probably joined the military first. And then was discharged from the army and went to the police force where he can now bully Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? This peon of a man next to his idiot of a partner both draw arms at a sister with a goddamn pot of water. And all she says is, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. When has it ever been a violent threat to rebuke somebody in the name of Jesus? Unless you're the devil, right? Unless you're a demon, I would understand why saying I rebuke you in the name of Jesus would offend you and you. So we got to ask ourselves, like I've said, who is the devil? This is what an angel would do. Same what the people who serve and protect you are supposed to do. This is what devils do. You understand? I'm gonna end it there. I don't want to be too long with it.
Man, just thinking about, you call somebody for help and not knowing that these, dudes walking in here is about to end you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I watch the video, at the moment where she say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, I think what was happening there is I think she could see him. You know what I'm saying? Because the moment that she grabbed the pot and the other officer walked away, it's almost like that officer automatically just like kind of put automatically just kind of put you know, his hand on his gun. Like he was ready. You know what I'm saying? Like it was no questions. It was no question. He was ready. But there's so many other things he could have done, man. So many other things he could have done. Like you said, he's 6'5", she 5'1". You know what I'm saying? Like, you mean to tell me that pot of water, and then he had that intention to do that, because if you notice, he says, "You better not, or I'm gonna shoot you in the face." That's literally what he said before he did it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know. It was heart-wrenching listening to the father. I mean, that was like a little edited version, but it was heart-wrenching listening to the father. You know, he said he had been through like quadruple heart bypass surgery. And he was saying how his heart can't take it. You know, it was just rough to watch. But this just shows you, I was having this conversation earlier today, but to me, this is always an example, especially around the time. Every time we start talking, I mean, it happens all the time. But this guy didn't even turn on his body cam until after he had shot her. Imagine how many people he probably didn't. Imagine how many people he probably didn't shot in the face, and we don't even get a chance to see it.
Facts.
Let's go back 20, 30 years before the institution of YouTube and social media, and people was coming up dead. And you like, oh man, then the police just say, and then they make up a story and say, she came at me with some hot water. And we can clearly see that she didn't do any of those things. Right? But if that had been a Caucasian Isarian woman, they would have, this didn't even escalate. It wasn't even an escalation to say they would have talked her down, but they would have looked at her and they would have saw their mom, their grandma, their daughter, their wife in the embodiment of this lady. But because she's black, they don't see that. They can't see those things, right? So in their heart, again, they came in, mouth, words smooth as butter. But my man's had war in his heart the entire time.
Fact.
And that's Bible.
If I may, Lapia, I don't mean to cut you off, because, man, watching it too, like how you mentioned some of the parts of the video, like even when she came to the door to open the door for them, she was saying, God, please, God, please. Like she was kept on repeating that to herself while she was conversating with the officers. And they was like pressing to, you know, something other than what she called for. Like they was like, oh, who car is that? Oh, are you mentally stable? Are you, you know what I mean? Like kept on trying to press her. And like you said, he didn't even have his body cam on. And the next thing we see that we know of as for the public is all of a sudden they're inside this woman's house. You get what I'm saying? Like she made a call out of concern that somebody's trying to break into her house. Now all of a sudden you in her house asking her for her ID, questioning her. You get what I'm saying? Like you said, this man had the intention to do that from the jump, from the minute he got there. You know what I mean? Even to the aftermath. And there's video footage where he called her a bitch. Yep. That same officer that shot that woman was like, yeah, that bitch is crazy. You know what I mean? Like just moping around, all the officers just looking at him with no remorse at all. No remorse. You know what I mean? Like white people are sick, bro. I don't mean, you know, I know we probably, I ain't trying to get us flagged, but they sick, bro. They sick. Sick. I don't trust none of them.
Is it wrong? Now, what I would say, if I could, not to cut you off, sir, but all right. No, so just for the sake of not getting flagged, you can say it about this white man. You feel what I'm saying? You can say what you're saying about this because it's true. Like this particular white man is indeed sick. But here's what you don't want to neglect is that all of his people are like that. Fact. All of these people are the same exact way. This is why you've seen the same behavior since we've been enslaved. I'll take you even further. We can go to the Bible where it says thou hast had a perpetual hatred for Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Esau had a perpetual hatred. If this ain't Esau, I don't know who is. Because these people have had a perpetual. Perpetual means non-stop. It hasn't stopped. It never will stop. It ain't stopped since Jacob and Esau. It ain't stopped since since we came here on slave ships. It ain't stopped since Emmett Till, and it ain't stopped since Trayvon Martin. And now here we are in 2024, and we viewing another video of another innocent black woman who was frustrated to have the devils in her house. Frustrated, just too frustrated to deal with, and she's cooperating. It's not like she's not cooperating. She's got an attitude, and you would too if somebody was in your house demanding you to do something that you don't want to do. But she's cooperating. She goes over to the stove because the stove is on fire. You understand? Like the stove is hot right now. It's boiling water, whatever the case is. And she goes to go, and if we look at this video right here. If we could scrub through it a little bit, right? When she goes over here to grab the water, and he's backing up, and she's like, "Why are you backing away? Like, why? What are you afraid of?" And he's like, "Oh, we trying to get away from that boiling water, or whatever." Oh, boiling water. He draws the gun. Draws the gun because apparently a black woman holding a pot of boiling water from 30 feet away is a goddamn threat. And then when he points the gun at her, she instantly goes into, okay, damn, I'm sorry. You know, like my bad. I ain't mean to say I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Maybe you don't believe in Jesus. Did I offend you? I'm sorry. Can we put the guns down? Can we put the guns down? All I have is a pot in my hand. Well, no, she doesn't get to have mercy because
instinctively, that was his first instinct.
I gotta answer this dude.
Look at that. Look at that.
God.
That's crazy. Like right at that moment right there, she picks up the hot pot to like block herself. Like you just draw the gun on her. Like he was ready to do that. And not only that, she got a pot. She drops down out of fear. He steps over to get a better shot at her.
God.
A fucking coward, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If you're afraid of the water, why try to step over to get closer if you're afraid that she's gonna toss water on you? You get like it don't make no sense.
Nah.
Yeah, it only makes sense.
And all that deserve a bullet to the face.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Who's gonna speak up for her? Who's gonna speak up for her, man? It doesn't even matter if you do speak up for her because she's black. Who cares? Had this been like y'all been saying already, had this been who knows, the crackhead Joe Biden's crackhead son. Had this been Joe Biden's crackhead son, the flags would be half-staffed. You understand? The whole world would mourn. It would be a 10-minute silence for the death of Joe Biden's son, crackhead son, who's on crack, who smokes crack every night. You understand? There will be a memorial. The whole world would mourn and cry for the crackhead Joe Biden's son. But this sister gets nothing. Somebody might share a post about it. They might say, "Oh yeah, a white supremacist killed a black woman again." But that's it. And then it goes away in a week. And we have to say Black Lives Matter, but do they really?
Yeah.
You understand? Like how long are you gonna just march and say Black Lives Matter? Mm-hmm.
God, if I may too, I think
we got
throughout the whole 4 years of his presidency, we didn't hear a lot about police shootings. Right now, we coming towards the end of the the presidential race or whenever, we get this footage that's released. But think about all the other police shootings that occurred throughout Joe Biden presidency that we did not even hear about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like this stuff is going on every single day and nothing has changed it. No reform, no legislation, no different president running in office. Nothing has changed the fact that these people hate you. Right. I mean, he even has a body cam. You get what I'm saying? My bad. Go ahead. That's crazy.
No, I was just saying.
My bad. Real quick.
Everything you're saying is right. He got a body cam, ain't even using it.
He got pepper spray and ain't use it. He got a taser and ain't use it. He got they equipped with tactical weapons that are used to de-escalate situations without having to use deadly force. Why is the first thing you go to is deadly force? You got a whole arsenal of less than lethal artillery. Like, what is the problem?
Yeah.
Big shout out to Officer Yeshaya. You understand? Big shout out to Nizam Anna, out there in Louisiana, New Orleans. Who else? Yeah, man. Big up to Yeshaya, man. He said we need to reform. We need to reform, sir, and separate. Yeah, black people, we need to be reformed. Damn reforming the cops. The cops don't. Damn the cops. They don't got to be reformed. Black people need to be reformed, or as we call it, be reborn, be baptized. Not in no damn water. We need to change our minds, change our spirit, and separate from our oppressors, man. You understand? We need to stop calling the damn cops. You ain't gonna do nothing but end up dead anyway. Why are you even calling the cops? Call Commander General Yohana. Let us fix your problems. Let us feed you. Y'all know we got food banks and food pantries all across the world, really. I wanted to say America, but all across the world, we out here giving out food. All across the world, we out here giving out counsel, showing black people how to live, getting black people off of drugs, getting black men back into their kids' lives. You understand? We are here's a message, and I pray that everybody in the barracks shares this message. Here's a message to black people. You've been praying for God to answer your prayers. You've been praying for the answer of why you're going through this in hell. And the Lord sent the ISBK. He sent niggas like a priest officer Thawashab, priest officer Lapayah, and priest officer Itazab. He sent niggas like us to teach you the truth, teach you who you are according to the Bible, and to show you the way you should live. Walk in the way you should live, just like Christ walked in the way that you should live. And he sent us as your answer to your prayer. But you look at it and you think, hell nah, these niggas in a cult. These niggas a hate group. These niggas racist. They hate white people. Why the hell don't you hate white people? Why the hell maybe I shouldn't say that. Why the hell aren't you angry at white people? Why aren't you demanding that white people do something about the way they behave, about the way they treat us? Why aren't you going to take action instead of marching in the damn streets? Why aren't you trying to separate from these damn oppressors when they hate your guts? Oh, my bad. I got the wrong. That was the time. The actual date was looked like July 7, 2024.
July 6th.
Damn, that was this month. I didn't even know.
Yeah, that's just what you was reading is they body cam. So they body cam footage, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes every set and they go back to January as a default.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it should be to the point where like now, right? It just happened. It should be to the point now, like looking at this video, you know what I also thought too? It's a sister, and she think that somebody is prowling around her house, right? Why is the first thing, how can I say this? Why is our first line of protection the police? After everything that we've saw and we've seen, she should have some family, some men, some brothers, somebody in that city, ISUPK, whatever, just as a family unit. We want to be practical. Stuff like that, you should be able to call some men and be like, listen, somebody around the house, and we should rally up, jump in the car, run over there and be like, what's going on? Straight up and down. That's how it should be. These are matters, these are family matters that we need to take care of. It's obvious that police cannot handle family matters. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can't handle that. Yeah. That's why they get there. They don't even know her mannerism. Like I said, when you have these type of police officers policing people that's not their kind, guess what? They don't understand certain things. I don't care how much training they get. They don't understand the lingo. They don't understand where this lady is in her life. They don't understand that. But as black men, you could walk in there and you could tell just by looking at the house. You know when she started talking about, oh God, and praise Jesus and all that. You know, this is a Christian woman. You know her mindset, her ideology. Everybody that had a auntie or a sister or a mother that's a Christian. So you know they're gonna say stuff. They're gonna say, "Rebuke you in the name of Jesus." They're gonna say things like that. But because you got these police officers policing people that they don't understand and the hatred that they already have, if you stack that on top of everything, of course, every time and every situation is gonna turn into a body bag. Every time. She should have somebody to go for her. She should have somebody to come stand for her outside of the police. Everybody should. As Black people, as a community, the police should be the last resort. And when I say last resort, I mean, if somebody was outside that house and she called some niggas over there and we go over there and we find him and find out what's going on, the police could come clean up the mess. They shouldn't be first responders. Niggas should be first responders. Right. Her brothers, her family should be first response. And that's how we all should be. Ain't no sense of picking up the phone, dialing 911, man. You might as well call a coroner. Shit.
If I may, listen, I did one better. Like she went out and called the Black man, and she kept the Black man in her house. You understand? The problem is they done forced us to kick out the Black man out the house, man. They done made our sisters turn against the Black man and the Black man against his Black woman. You know what I'm saying? They pit us against each other. And now as a result, our Black women don't have the protection that they long for. Like they say they need to be protected, but where they at? Black men are going and getting white women, man. You believe that? White women, listen, they're going to get a white woman who don't need to be protected by him. You understand? That's her sister. I mean, that's her brother that just put a bullet in that sister's head. You married to the sister of that cop, and you think that she need to be protected by you? She don't need your protection. She needs your money. She needs some of that rod that you have. So lock it, no Diddy. That's all she needs from you. You're a pet. You ain't a asset to her. You understand? If anything, you're a liability. Black women need our protection. Black women need us to be on their team. We need to be on the same damn team.
Facts. No, that's facts, man. But I just want to say this. It's so tough to watch that, and I had to watch it just to get all of the details. But if I could, man, Esau, you gonna pay. You are going to pay for all of this. I know it seemed like, it's just one-off situations and this is that, but y'all gonna pay for this. Y'all gonna pay. Y'all have to answer. Y'all have to answer for that, because the more we keep going on, and they don't show it to us, and a lot of people ain't picking up the phone and searching for who got murdered today. You know what I'm saying? Like who got unalived today. We're not searching for that. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be something that people think, okay, this is unjust. We need to show this. We need to push this. But it's Blacks and Hispanics and Natives that's getting taken down in the neighborhoods by police officers throughout the United States. You know what I'm saying? Not turning their body cams on and not doing all that. Listen, supposedly they fired the dude. They convicted him of first-degree murder. You know what I'm saying? But that still ain't good enough, because look, even if they did all that, the father was still at the podium like, we want justice. You can't even get justice. How you gonna get justice from that? You can't. Something was taken from you. The only justice you can get, man, that man needs to be out of here. That's what I'm saying. That police officer need to be out of here.
Straight up.
Not fired.
That's the only solution, to be honest. That's the only reasonable solution. Not facts. A life for a life. You know what I mean?
Sorry, I got it. Hey, listen, if it was you, my bad. I ain't trying to cut you off. I'm really not. Like, if I could though, like in any other situation, had I been the one in her house, you know what I'm saying, for whatever purpose, and I put a bullet in her head, they would put me on death row. I'd be on death row. Why is he any different? Why is this damn devil any different? Why can't he face a death penalty? That's the law. You murdered somebody. You didn't just like the sister said, like Nazama said, It was a fatal wound, not a shot in the arm or the hand, right? And not a shot in the leg, not a warning shot. This is a kill shot. You understand? Over a pot of water.
Yeah.
Why the
I think he
hell ain't
said
you
that
sitting
too.
at the bottom of the prison? Sluggy, what'd you say, sir?
Nah, I don't mean to cut you off. He said that in the video. He said that. He said that this is a kill shot. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He said that.
Yeah, he did. And look, the audacity. After he shot her, right? The other cop, I can tell that the other cop, because he had his body cam on the entire time. So they probably gonna X him out of the whole police force thing too, because he had his body cam on, right? But
he did what he was supposed to do as a cop.
Even after he shot her,
turned it on as soon as he the call.
Right. Even after he shot her, the other police officer said, "Let me go get the medic kit." That devil said, That was it. That was a fatal shot. I shot her in the head. It ain't nothing. It's over. This nigga didn't even want him to try to even help revive her. If it was even a chance. Nigga said, forget the medic, nigga. I deaded her. It's over. Then got the nerve to call her crazy, like spitting on her. You know what I'm saying, man? Like I can't. I don't know, man. That's not being too emotional, but at the end of the day, certain people outside of our demographic can look at this and be like, man, that so-called Isari and that white man is a horrible person, and detach themselves from that, right? But for us, I can't detach myself. That's like my auntie that's like my big sister getting killed. That's like my auntie getting killed. That's like my daughter getting shot. These things affect black people in a different way. Other races can detach themselves for these little one-off scenarios and be like the dude that shot at Trump. People detach themselves. Oh, that ain't all of us. But listen, when we get put down in the street and we get shot down, we all feel that. That's why we do what we do. That's why the city get tore up, because we all feel that. You think we just want to just go tear up goddamn Target because no, brothers and sisters are hurt behind that, because we feel that. They took that sister from us, and now this man gonna still have a chance at life. He don't deserve it. He don't.
Nah, he don't. And he got an opportunity to go and get another job somewhere else tomorrow.
And he will.
And he will. You think
he will.
He's gonna be top pick of recruits. It's damn near like how we look at the NFL and the drafts for the NFL. That's how cops look at it when they got a list of cops. They're gonna look first. Well, who shot the most black people last year? Damn, the number one pick right there. You understand? That's how they see it.
Shit,
you think it's a joke? Do it.
Shit, they said that he was fired from his previous role for a D, right? That's what his boss said, right? For a DUI. You know what I mean? Like, he had the rap sheet, but yet they still hired him.
I ain't reading
on the police force.
Yeah, he was with his 6th police department in 4 years. Come on, man. 6 police department. He's a problem.
Damn.
He's a problem. He's been a problem.
That's a menace to society right there.
For real.
True predator.
It's a menace to
That's
society.
what they hire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get 3 strikes. You get 3 strikes and they throw you under the prison. This devil got 6 and he's still out here shooting niggas.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
He got to pay for that, man. He got to pay for that. Listen, I ain't telling nobody to do nothing, but what I am saying is that I know the most High saw it, obviously. And I want justice too, but I know what that justice gonna look like. I know what the ultimate justice gonna look like. And it ain't him getting fired and going to no other county or doing none of that stuff. But they need to pay when they do stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like, and moreover, we just need to set up in our communities, right? In your city, your state, there's a ISUPK school. In these scenarios, we need to guard our own. This is a part of policing. We could police our own. These small scenarios, somebody outside, some have some brothers come up there, do some patrol, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. That's better than asking these scary ass I'm sorry. It's better than asking these scary police officers. I'm trying to watch my words because I really want to go in. It's better that than calling these scary police officers that go in, have your little training, get you a little gun, shoot at this little paper, and then you get out there and you ready. The fact that you even tell somebody, if you do it, I'll shoot you in the face. That means you was ready to do it. Cowards, man. Fucking cowards.
Rip too. That was his first response to that. And she said it such in a cool manner. You know what I mean? She didn't say it in a threatening way. Right. You know, she like you said, the lingo. It's a lingo barrier. Like, you know how black, she's a black woman, grew up in the church. That's how they talk. And he just took it as offense and the symbolism is crazy, bro. It's crazy how this transpired. And I mean, a lot of people will say, well, I'm not saying I agree with the fact that it's, something where, in Jesus' name made it happen. You already know what the discussion is, but I'm just saying how it transpired is crazy, bro. I mean, for her to say something like that to this man and he go crazy off of what she said, like it gets you thinking, you know what I mean, about this warfare that we in and how it's not, just physical, but it's also spiritual.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we walking around with these beasts and you don't know what's inside these beasts. You don't know what's inside their brain and their mind, what spirit they got on them. You know what I mean? She knew what's up. You know what I mean? But for the most part, majority of us, man, we walk around oblivious to who these beasts are.
Right.
Crazy.
And the thing is, she don't know that's the devil. I'm pretty sure I don't know what this woman knew. I'm not gonna say that. But what I will say, most people don't know who the devil is. We have to tell them who the devil is. They don't know. They gotta be watching a video or to find out who the devil is, right? But I think she could feel his vibe. That's what made her say that. I don't think it was like to me, looking at the video, I don't think she said it and then he was triggered. I think he was triggered and she seen that vibe and was like, I'll rebuke you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then at that point, he like, well, you better not. Well, what do you mean you better not? Do you even know what rebuke mean? He don't know what the hell what he doing. He don't know. But you know what activated? His hatred. That's the only thing that can fall back on. I don't understand what you're saying, but guess what I do understand? Hate. I'm gonna put you down. That's what it is, man. It's tough, man. Tough.
I want to add this viewpoint too. I don't want to sound too incensed. We got some comments you want to read, Mike Cesar?
Yeah, you can make your statement and then we'll get to it.
Nah, Khan, if I may, I was in a chat earlier, where they was discussing this, and the topic of the chat was, this proves that God ain't real. You know what I mean? Because how she was, saying what she was saying, and there was none to save her. You know what I mean? And it sort of say, right? And the funny thing about it, and it was a black person that made this room as well, too. Like, and the crazy thing about it, like we're quick to draw back on believing on the Bible and bash and discredit the Bible way before we'll ever bash and discredit our oppressor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got so much to say when it comes to the Bible, when it comes to believing in God. But when it comes to the oppressor, we keep our mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Regardless of what this woman's religious background was, you know what I mean? Like, things happen. Of course, the Lord is in control of everything. You know what I'm saying? But we still got to see what we up against. And the Lord uses certain situations for us to see what type of time it's on. You know what I mean? So I just want to know what y'all think about that viewpoint of what people might say. Well, we need to get rid of the Bible. We need to get rid of course, we need to get rid of religion, but you know what they mean by that and shit. Like, what do y'all think about that?
If I may, I honestly, I can't blame them. Here's who I do blame. I blame the religious leaders. I blame the Christian church. You understand? I blame T. Jakes. I blame Jesse Jackson and all these damn thieving, conniving ass black leaders. I blame them. I can't even blame black people for believing. They really, those black leaders did their job. They did exactly what Satan wanted them to do. To convince black people that there is no God. To convince black people that the Bible is not for them. They are wasting their time believing in the Bible. You understand? And they do it by giving you a false narrative or a false hope of what the Bible represents. The Bible is not about rebuking Esau. Esau don't need rebuking. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be rebuked. You don't. And for the record, to rebuke means to correct someone. It doesn't mean I don't know what the hell Christians think in they whole ooky spooky reality. But rebuke doesn't mean you say I rebuke you in the name of Jesus and then that thing disappeared. It don't. That's not what happens. To rebuke somebody is to correct them. It's to tell them, look, you're doing something wrong. And that's what we're doing right here on this show. That's what I'm doing right now as I'm answering your question. I'm rebuking the Christian leaders, the black leaders. You understand? And I'm showing them that you are wrong for what you've done to black people. You understand? We can get it in Jeremiah 30, really. But at the end of the day, I don't blame those black people. And I wish, and I like, my prayer is that losing that idea of religion, like having that new idea of religion in their head might draw them to some alternative understandings. You understand? Well, my grandmother's Christian. My grandma always been a Christian, and she taught me how to be a Christian and love white Jesus. Well, obviously, white Jesus ain't working. Well, let me see what these niggas that everybody say in the cult talking about. Lord willing, that's what happens. That's what transpires out of this. And that's why we have to be on the internet. That's why we have to be on TikTok and on Instagram and Facebook, because it's brothers out there that are like that, making a statement like we should get rid of the Bible when they really need to hear the truth about the Bible. So, and I'll land there.
And they saying that this proves that God doesn't exist. Is that what they're trying to say? Or that we should get rid of the Bible because of that? Because she said the name Jesus, it should have stopped everything. Basically, is what they were trying to.
Basically, they think, something magical is supposed to happen.
Right. Just ignorant people trying to treat the Most High like a genie. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't no genie. This ain't no damn Aladdin. You don't, put your hand on a vase and spirit come out. Like it don't work that way. But for them to say that, like, if I could, I wanted to read this in Psalms, right? Psalms 14:1. And this for them people that was in their group saying that they should get God doesn't exist and all this other stuff. I'm gonna prove to you that God exists. I don't know if anybody has ever done this, but prove to you with the scriptures that God exists, right? Probably the first time you ever heard it. Psalms 14:1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. The fool have said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. They say a fool in his heart. A fool have said in his heart, there is no God. All of those people that said that, they are fools. And this proves it. This was written thousands of years before you even got here. That's how I know God real, because he spoke about you before you was even here. He called you a fool for you even having the thought. The thought, calling you a fool before you even had the thought, before you even born, shows me that God is real. That's what it shows me. Straight up and down. How do I know God real? Because he called you out thousands of years ago before you even put foot on the ground. You a fool to think that God doesn't exist. God is not a genie. You can't just be like Jesus. And that's the Christian mentality. Unfortunately, our Christian brothers who go into that church, right? And they may have the most purest intentions, but some of the worst things have been done with the best intentions. You got the best intentions and you go in there and you think this is how it works because some buster that's up there, lying, making you think it's a matter of laying hands on somebody and throwing oil on it. You know what I mean? All the crazy shit they had us doing in there, laying hands, throwing oil on it, run around, scream a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Dance, the music, feel, emotions, all that bull. But this is real life practicality, real life stuff that we need training. Our people need training, need to be trained how to even deal with the Most High. That's why you got priests. Priests are supposed to show you how to walk and how to talk when it comes to the Most High. But that's how you know these preachers ain't real priests, because they ain't preparing you for when you going out there. They there in the beginning to get your money, and they in the end to get your money to put your ass in the ground. That's the only thing they good for. Just like police officers, horrible superheroes. Police are horrible superheroes. Superheroes are supposed to show up in the nick of time to stop the shit. Police officers show up and be like, "What happened here? What's going on? What's going on? The damage has been done, nigga. Where were you? We needed you." You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from Detroit. It got to the point where we ain't even call the police no more. For what?
Hey, you know what? They the worst superheroes for us though. Like they the best superheroes for their own. Cause they'll get like the stories back in the day. Oh, if you don't call the police and tell them that you black or that you in the hood. You gotta call the police and pretend to be white, so they'll speed over there to get there. Like a cop will show up to the white neighborhood before the crime happens, but he'll show up at the black neighborhood like, well, we'll just clean this up when it's done. Like, so you're right. They were superheroes. We look because we looking at them like superheroes, but they're not superheroes. They the villains.
Right.
They the fucking villains, man.
So everybody in that damn chat, whoever was talking that, saying that, man, that's just nonsense, man. That almost makes me as mad as this whole situation, man. Just to say something like that. Like that's like that old thing that people used to say back in the day too. Like, and I don't know if they still say this, but I remember coming up and people be like, "Why do God let kids get killed in the hood?" And it was one of those guys. It was one of those things. You know what I mean? Like that comment right there is like, man, whatever. But again, unfortunate that it happened. But I just wonder if this is gonna be, because it's almost like, I mean, what's the point of marching? What's the point of doing all that? We need to mobilize in a way that we're learning and teaching each other how to live out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we're gonna march, we're gonna do that. Somebody gonna start a group and it's gonna become a sham. They're gonna take people money, then we're gonna hear about it 2 years later, like we did with the Black Lives Matter situation. You're supposed to be out there for black people, but now you're taking money. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a waste of time. That lady is gone now. You know what I'm saying? Her family is hurting, her father, her parents, them people is hurting, and they need support. That's what they need.
My question would be to them is, what is their alternative? Like, what are they going to turn to? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is there to turn to? If you get rid of the Most High, then show me what's working. You show me what's working, because all right, okay, let's say Christianity. I'm gonna say it like this: Christianity ain't working. That's not working. But they will have to show me what is working, because you tried marching, that didn't work. You still marching, it ain't working. You tried being friends with white people, that ain't working. You tried integrating, that ain't working. So you show me something. You know what's working? The truth that we hold in the ISUPK. That's been working. That has been working, getting black people out of the streets, getting black people from being homeless, being on drugs. You understand? It's been working for black men to get self-esteem back. You understand? To get our pride and dignity back. So you show me what's working. That's what I asked to them. So like,
shit, I don't know. You tell shit. Yeah, I want to I guess we're gonna get to the next topic.
Yeah, let me read these questions, these comments real quick.
Yeah, we go to the questions, man. I don't really give a damn about Kamala, though, to be honest with you. I know we gotta talk about it, but I just want to say that before we get to the actual story. I don't give a damn about Kamala. I don't give a damn about Biden. I don't give a damn about Trump. I don't give a damn about none of that stuff. You know why? Especially black people, because I mean, no matter who they pick, you got to go through whatever the hell they bring down on the United States. You're still gonna have to go through it. It don't matter who you pick. It don't matter. Nobody give a damn about them when we still getting shot. We still having the same thing that was happening during shit. Let's go back to the 90s. This ain't new for black people. This ain't new for us. But it's just disheartening because now we get to see it in 4K.
Yeah.
Before you heard stories, but now you get to see it in your pocket. You get to just be at work somewhere, just somewhere random, and you get an alert. Black woman shot down by a police officer. This is what you get. You get a chance to see, and then we got video footage. Come on, man.
Yeah. And one of the people I was chatting with, right? There was a Kamala Harris supporter, and it was talking about one of the policies that she passed was, or that she helped get passed, was the George Floyd and Policing Act, right? Which was supposed to help with policing, right? With, them on not being so aggressive and making sure they follow all their protocols, and of course have the body cam, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff. But guess what? That act didn't even succeed. It failed. Right? By the story that we just witnessed right here, that we just went through with Sonya Massey, it shows you that it failed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No matter what you sign on that piece of paper will not change what's in their heart.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like you can't change that. Like it's what's in their nature to be like, you know what I mean? And
it's just a piece of paper. They can make all the laws they want to, but at the end of the day, I mean, it don't matter. It's like when I watch shows where they talk about, you know, couples and, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a show called Twisted Crimes, and they talk about, you know, young women, young men who be in relationships and, you know, they get unalived for whatever reason. And most of those women and those men in those scenarios have restraining orders. But the restraining order don't stop it. The nigga don't walk up and be like, oh, I'm 50 feet. I better stop. No, they go past that. Yeah. So that means that if there's another, that's not enough protection. Yeah, you can do the paperwork. So if you just got to put somebody down, you can be like, well, I did get a restraining order to show y'all. That's really what that's for. But at the end of the day, who's on the front line with our sisters? Who's on the front line with our young brothers? Who's on the front line with them, protecting them? You know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be the police. It can't be the police, and it can't be the government. Y'all don't trust the government anyway. It's amazing to me that we having all these Oh man, let's bring back something. I remember when the vaccine was a big thing, and I remember so many people that was on this side switch sides because of what Commander General Yohanna said about the vaccine.
Yeah,
which in fact he was like, we ain't afraid of no vaccine. We're not scared of. We didn't have no fear. Right. We wasn't afraid, but a lot of people was afraid. So they packed up and left, went their own way, said crazy stuff about us, blah, blah, blah. But then when years pass and you find out like, oh, we didn't even need it, and them niggas is still gone somewhere. But y'all was the same niggas that was scared of that. So now all of a sudden, now you so invested on who the president is going to be. Your vote matters now. But did your vote matter when it came down to them damn vaccines? They didn't ask you, hey, y'all, you want it or not? They put that shit in action, and you just had to deal with it.
You're right.
So miss me with the new politicians, these TikTok politicians and these YouTube politicians. Nigga, I don't care how many videos you watch. They don't care about what you're saying. They don't. It's who's on this ground floor right now. That's it.
Right.
Killing me with that. Negroes with they shirt buttoned up to the top, telling me about Kamala Harris. Donald Trump. Niggas, shut up, niggas. Shut up.
Be smart as hell. Nigga.
Shut up with that, man. I don't want to hear that.
Listen, niggas be knowing everything, bro. Listen, I ain't never even heard of that. Well, I heard of the act, but I ain't never looked too deep into it until the nigga brought it up today. And I'm like, that's cool, nigga, but is it working? Like, what the fuck?
Did that help? Did that help Sonya? It didn't help her. Being a Republican or a Democrat didn't help her.
Right.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. That niggas is dumb smart. They too damn smart for their own good.
Yeah, man. It's like, I get it, man. You could get a nigga give you a couple books, you get smart. I get it, but at the end of the day, it don't matter, man. What matters is what's happening right here on these front lines on the ground floor, and that's what we need to pay attention to. What they doing up there in them principalities ain't really nothing you could do up there right now. I mean, people outside of the truth, ain't really nothing you could do out there. But what you can do is call and check on your sister, call and check on your mama, right?
Yeah.
Call somebody in the ISUPK, fortify something in this neighborhood right here, so we don't have to call the police every damn time and somebody end up dead. Let's do that.
Damn right.
My bad.
I'm
teed up right now, dog. It's tea time.
If I could add to what you're saying too, up here, like we for one thing, we got all of these brothers and sisters being unalived by the cops. You know what you also have too? I'm seeing more and more Black and brown babies being abducted, kidnapped, missing, so on and so forth. And it's happening every day, and I don't stop seeing it. Every day it's a new child missing. And they all Black and brown. But tell me this, how many times has your phone charmed with an Amber Alert? because of a missing child, a missing black child. It don't happen. Every time I get an alert on my phone with an Amber Alert, it's always little Susie. It's always, Cynthia from down the, blonde hair, blue eyed, motherfucking Becca. You get what I'm saying? It's never Latoya. It's never like Hakeem. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever see a Hakeem on an Amber Alert, but yet I constantly see missing black child on Facebook. That's damn right, Brandy Matthews. They don't care. Who's going to care about what goes on in the black community? When are we going to realize that nobody else cares? So it's our job too. When are we going to realize that? You can't listen, man. Brandy, you on the road because I'm just about to say you can't get that with a vote. You can't get somebody to care about your people by voting. You won't get Kamala Harris to do it. She said, and there's a clip I want to play. I think I sent it to the group chat. There's a clip where she says they asked her about reparations. They asked her about giving reparations to black people. Now, if you want to debate whether black people can get reparations or not, that's another time, another place. I don't really care for that topic. But they asked her if she's going to fight to get black people reparations. She basically said that she's not going to do something that only benefits black people. No, like I'm not doing that. And then turned right around and led a speech on how she was going to give millions or billions of dollars to Israel for humanitarian aid and shit like that.
Man.
And you see this all the time. The politicians, they dish out money to Israel, dishing out money to Ukraine. You understand? They dishing out money to everybody except for the people who need it all day, every day, all year round.
You know what they'll say to that, Aitzazat?
What's that?
They'll say, well, why don't you vote locally? What y'all got to say to that? What you think? Who's your city council? Who's your mayor? Who's your... Listen.
You need to get in the census.
It's gonna drive you crazy, man. I tell you, listen.
Man.
Oh my God. Listen, you know what's crazy? Here's what I say to that. We've been voting. We've tried voting. It's not like it's like one of y'all niggas talking to me about voting does not change anything. Because I'm one nigga. It's surrounded by thousands of niggas in my city. And I'm the only nigga out of them 1,000 niggas that will not go and vote. So all of them niggas is going and voting. But no matter what they do, nothing changes. And I'm telling you, you need to be more like me. I'm the one nigga in the city that's saying, hey, do this instead. While everybody else is saying, no, we need to vote. We need to vote. Well, you've been voting. You've been voting. What has it gotten you? Not a damn thing. So why don't you do the shit that I'm doing? Maybe we can get somewhere because I'm the only one that's seeing this shit for what it is. You steady voting, nothing's happening. I'm like, come and do what I'm doing, and let's not vote together and see what that does. They say that the definition of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over, hoping for a different result.
I was just about to pull that up too.
What's on Christ?
Insane. Insane. A lunatic. Absolute lunatic. Asking for something different but doing the same thing, bro. They sat at the lunch counters for all that, didn't they? Didn't they get the ketchup and all that stuff poured on them in the hot grease on their back for the voting and being able to be do all these things? And progressively worse over time, things have gotten worse. So you got the vote. It's like they was like, here, niggas vote. And niggas was like, yes, we did it. But then went home and still got knocked over the head by the police officer down the street. That's why I'm like, man, listen. Okay, like you said, locally, right? I can know who the damn city council members are. I can know all of them by name, vote for them and put them up there. But guess what? If my front door is getting kicked in, knowing them don't stop nobody from doing nothing. Your city council members, they are in bed. They are in bed with the other politicians. They the ones that's turning a blind eye to allow those missing children to get took up out of here. Is y'all seeing this, or am I just crazy?
No,
Somebody is slacking on their job. If black children are missing. Where the hell are they at? Somebody got to turn a blind eye for them not to see it.
A deaf ear
Somebody
and a
not
blind
looking. Yeah, that got to be what's happening. So what? Okay, so is my city council. Now what? When I'm gonna tell somebody that, like, nigga, yeah, that's the city council right there, nigga. You can't do what you doing right here. You can't be here. The city council is the nigga. No, nigga, no. Don't know, nigga in the hood fear no city council member.
Right.
Mm.
They don't fear that. So miss me with that nonsense, man. Vote all you want to. If that's what you want to do, do it. But for me and Miles, we ain't wasting our time with that. We putting boots on the ground. We making stuff happen on the ground where it matters. You could be political and cast your vote on your little Scantron and send it in and feel good and wear your little button. Because I know that when that come, I hate that time. All these black people walking up smiling in my face. Well, I just voted today, and all these posts we about to see. I mean, come on, man.
Listen, a famous black mogul once said, "Vote or die," and now he's the number one predator known in America. He's like the face of predatory in America.
you know what? America give you two options: vote or Diddy. That's the
that's the new one. That's the new one. Listen, that's
Diddy.
the new one.
Damn.
Listen, we gonna campaign for that.
Vote or Diddy.
Vote or Diddy.
Pointing it. Damn, we pointing it. Hashtag
good night. Listen, trademark it. Trademark
Diddy.
it right now.
Diddy,
timestamp. Somebody's gonna steal this drum. I'm telling you.
Vote or Diddy, bro. That's all you got.
Vote or Diddy.
What time is it? 9:51 p.m. July 23rd, 2024.
I'm telling you.
Hey, what a marker? We need the marker and all that shit.
Same way
Vote
they
or
took
Diddy,
Diddy,
bro. Vote or Diddy.
Vote or Diddy, nigga.
Yeah. Vote or Diddy. That's all.
That's all you got in America.
All you got in America. Vote or Diddy.
And it really
nigga.
You really both at the same time. Shit. You might want, man. Shit.
That's funny as fuck. I ain't going for it.
Vote or Diddy, bro. You between
Diddy,
man, I was about to say you between a rock and a hard place.
Hey yo.
Hey yo, my bad, bro. That's Vote or Diddy, bro. That's all you got.
Listen, that's all you got, bro.
Mm-mm.
Either you gonna get swindled or this game gonna swindle you. You know what I mean? I mean, it's both the same.
I thought you were going to say something else.
That means how you want to play it. I don't know. What did it say? Either. What Birdman say? Are you finished or are you through? You know what I mean? That's all you got.
Yeah, man. Yo, it's bad, man. It's real bad. It's real bad.
You gonna get swindled or you gonna get Diddy, nigga?
That's what America's coming down to. That's all it is right now. Like that's the only choices you got.
Yeah, man.
Tough.
Yeah,
It's really tough, man.
So I got this little Kamala Harris video. If y'all want to watch this, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm reluctantly playing this bullshit, but
Yeah.
I don't like seeing her face, man. I ain't got nothing personal against her. It's just what she represents. And another reason why
she looked like my bad, because she looked like the stage makeup on Tyler Perry's movies. She got on one of the masks from the Tyler Perry movies.
I don't know what her issue is, but I'm sick of seeing her. I'm sick of seeing her. I'm sick of seeing Trump. I'm sick of seeing Biden sleepy ass.
Like certain parts of her face just look like they don't move right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She looked like she should have been she should have been like a newscaster or something. Like she should be reporting the news, not trying to be the president. What the fuck?
Look at this,
losers, man. Just wasting their time, bro. Christ's gonna tear all this down, just so y'all know. Ain't none of this even gonna matter. Y'all could
listen. This is
you can vote a Diddy if you want to. It ain't gonna matter.
Y'all voting. Man, y'all are voting to keep this place alive. And this is the place in the slave. If you know anything, if I could, can I kind of like, can I rant a little bit, just a little bit before we play the video? And I'm gonna try to be brief. And here's what I'm gonna say: if you know anything about the scriptures, you know that in the time that the Israelites, now whether you subscribe to black people being the Israelites or not, you believe in the stories that exist in the Bible. You believe that these things took place in the Bible, right? So you believe that the slavery that took place in Exodus really happened. And if you believe that, then you know that God destroyed Egypt for enslaving his people. You know that. And they were enslaved. This is a slave. We're talking about slavery. We're talking about God freeing the slaved and oppressed. And how did he free them? He freed them by destroying that place. He freed them by sending plagues to that place and doing all type of evil unto this place, even as far as unaliving the firstborn of the Egyptian babies. Fast forward 2024. Matter of fact, fast forward 1619. And America establishes its dominance in the world by enslaving blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians. And here we are being enslaved all over again. And what are we supposed to now in 2024 support the government that's enslaved us? Have we not learned anything from the Bible? Have we not learned that oppression is supposed to be fought against? You're supposed to say, listen, petition God to destroy this place. That's what you should learn. You understand? But instead, we started to devote our lives to this place, to building this place up and voting for it and making sure, trying to make America great again. There's a scripture that says, go ahead. I'm gonna pull the scripture real quick.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna pull the scripture real quick, and you got it, sir.
No, my bad, man. I was gonna just say it's not like our ancestors was on them slave ships, shackled up, laid on top of each other. Like, damn, I can't wait to get on shore so we can vote our way out of these chains. You get what I'm saying? Like, voting was not a concept in their mind at that time. Like, this is a system that comes from the oppressor. So what makes you think like the same system that he gives you is what's going to free you? The only way our ancestors could have got free was by fighting back, by sticking together. You know what I mean? By loving each other, not by voting.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what would drive a prisoner wild, and what would drive prisoners wild when they go to jail and prison? Hopelessness. Mm-hmm. Hopelessness is what kills. That's why when people go to prison, that's why they always say write them and talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Visit them. Because when you in them walls, you'll become hopeless. And hopelessness is one of the number one killers of black people. Hopelessness. So when we see things like that, a lot of times that it reignites that sometimes, like that hopeless feeling, like, we voted, and then 2 weeks later, the same people we vote for institute a policy that allows our oppressors to do this to us, and it creates this thing of hopelessness, and then they just grind you out with that, just grind you in the dust. Like, especially the men, we just get grinded in the dust. The women get grinded into the dust, and then we don't have nothing to fight with. So since that has happened for so long, these uppity Negroes that went to school and go to college and stuff like that, they start listening to the Democrats and Republicans and think like, aha, I'm gonna fight it that way. Since I can't get together an army, since I don't have a group of people that can walk on one accord, I'll just join this party, this Democratic Party, this Republican Party, and try to fight it that way. But just like anything else, you may win at the top and say, the Democrats win, but at the bottom, we still losing. We don't see that change. So I don't even know why niggas is even concerned. Like, when that stuff happens up there and they make that, like, nigga, what has changed for black people really? Like, I mean, if somebody know, you could tell me. But what has changed for black people from the time of Barack Obama to now? I don't feel like I got older. What has changed from Barack Obama to now for the black people as a whole?
The bottle. I said the bottle.
Nothing has changed. You understand what I'm saying? So black people being so concerned about it, like every president, they making it seem like every president we didn't put in there, it has gotten better for black people, and it hasn't.
Right. Now, if I could, real quick, let's do it. If I could, I'm gonna read where it said Jeremiah 16:14, it says, "Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt." Right now, first off, I taught this in last week, Thursday's class, right? And what I want y'all to, what I want the listening audience to understand is, this is saying that it's not going to be like everybody talks about Egypt. They talk about Moses and the Exodus today in 2024, and this is saying that's not going to be the case anymore. Nobody's going to talk about this because there's something greater that's about to happen. My question is, if people are still talking about Egypt, then that greater thing has not happened yet, because otherwise we'd be talking about that greater thing. But it says here, therefore, behold, the days come, meaning the day is coming, said the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them. Now, what is the land of the north? The land of the north is North America. What is the all other places that they've been driven to? Everywhere else across the world. Because we know that the Israelites were scattered all across the world. They in Africa, they're in Asia, they're in Europe, they're in Russia, they're in South America, North America. This is saying the North. Why? Because the North America is the #1 superpower in the earth today. You understand? Just like Egypt was the #1 superpower in its time, and the Lord destroyed that place. But it's not going to be talked. That shit ain't going to be talked about no more. What's going to be talked about in the future is God freeing the Israelites from America, from the slavery in America. That's what everybody gonna talk about, because this is the greatest place on the earth. That's why they're trying to make it great again. You understand? So we sit here trying to uplift this place, and God is trying to destroy it. And you steady voting.
Shit, we ain't even got to play that Kamala video if you don't want to, man. We can jump right into the next topic. Damn.
Yeah, man, because I don't want to hear what they.
I mean, listen. We ain't gotta play what she got to say. We just gonna play. I thought we was playing a news article, something like that. But anyway, what I will say,
the 122 mark. So we can go.
Well, here's what I will. Kind of.
You got
if I may though, this is what I will say about it. First of all, it's upsetting to me that Black people have the idea that Kamala Harris is a Black woman when she's not. All right, she's a white woman. Kamala Harris is a white woman with a East Indian mother. Her father is white. All right, she's not our people, and to base your vote on her having dark skin is the reason why we're in slavery right now. You don't even love Black people enough. Like, you don't love the nigga that stay next door to you. You don't love the nigga that stay on the next block from you, but you're gonna show your devotion to a nation by voting for a woman with dark skin. Are you gonna show all your support for this woman because she has dark skin when you hate the nigga that live right next door to you who has dark skin? Come and say it. Come on, Shamara. Tell them what you got to say. What else? She said she married to who? She's married to a white man. She's not married to a Black man. You understand? This woman does not give a damn about Black people whatsoever. Not to mention, she has 1,500. She locked up 1,500 Black men for drug possession, for marijuana use, and then laughed when she was asked about using marijuana herself. She used marijuana, and when they asked about it, all she could do was chuckle and laugh. But she locked up 1,500 Black men for using marijuana. You understand? She supported the crime bill that Joe Biden pushed, which is why she's his vice president. And if you know anything about the crime bill was nothing but a way to send Black men straight to prison, straight to the penitentiary. You understand? And the fastest route possible. But you're gonna go and vote for it because she got dark skin, because she got brown skin. All skin folk are not your kinfolk.
Bars.
Didn't she always used to say that she was East Indian during her early time in her political career?
Right. The brother said she only black when she need a vote. Who said that? Yeah, Brandy. Oh, sister, I think. Salaki. Yes, Brandy said she only black for the vote. That's all these goddamn politicians, man. Donald Trump is only black when he wants your vote. That's why you're gonna see, yeah, black people like me. I got felonies. I got shot at. Vote for me. Joe Biden said if you don't vote for me, you're not black. Like you don't see the propaganda that's going around about you. You don't matter to them except every 4 years. Every 4 years is the only time that politicians give a damn about you. After that, nobody cares. Everything that they promised you when they wanted your vote goes out the window. Everything they said they was going to do for you goes out the window. You stop seeing them. You understand? This is politics. It's not love. Anybody who really love you don't need a vote to show it. Anybody that really love you don't need to be the president to show it. These people don't love you, man. They love your vote. They love your support. They love the fact that you give them money every time there's a holiday or something. Whatever they tell you to spend money on, you spend it. That's what they want from you. She raised, how much money she raised in 24 hours, sweetie? Like 80 million?
That's a
It
lot
was
of
some
bread.
astronomical number, like 81 million or something crazy.
Yeah, it was
That's
like
a lot
81
of bread.
million. In 24 hours. Who do you think that money was from?
You know what that could have done for the hood?
Biscuits for
That's
the
a lot
hood,
of
bro.
money.
Biscuits for the hood.
For real. Good night.
About to bake biscuits for the hood. Yeah, man. She's
Meanwhile,
set for the rest of her life, basically.
yeah. Even if she don't become president.
And I hope
I don't
she don't.
think she's going to. What y'all think she might get elected?
Nah.
Why? Speak on it.
Nah.
The only way she'll probably, if she continues this black act, that's the only possible way. Because black women will go out and vote for her.
I was gonna
Other
say,
than that,
you know what? My bad, not to cut you off, sir. But if I could jump in on what you're saying, I hope she continues the black act because this is something I always say about being in the truth. When you tell the truth, you win every battle. It's only when you lie, you have to start to maneuver your way through your lies. And then you start to lose the battle. Because you gotta lie. Lies don't win battles. Lies just get you through the fight. The battle is still going on. You know what I'm saying?
Brandy said,
and the
no,
longer
he
you
ain't.
fight that, yeah. The longer you keep that battle going, the wheat gonna fall out. You know what I'm saying? Like she's obviously not a black woman. And every time, I don't know if y'all ever seen it, but if you ever seen her try to placate to the black people or the black crowd, she just look awkward. She look like she don't belong there, or she look like she don't know what she's doing. And you can see it. Anybody with two eyes can see it's not the spirit of a black woman, but they want to believe it is because they need something to hope for. She's not a black woman, and you can tell by her spirit. You can tell by how she move and act, and when she in black crowds, how she respond. She's not a black woman. So I hope she keep up the charade and allow the whole world to see that, damn, this woman is not us.
Shit, Brandy, we better get her your subscription though, right? If you ain't gonna go out and vote, let's at least get that subscription.
Yo,
I can guarantee it.
Definitely hit that subscribe.
Yeah, man. Show us some love, man. Guess what? We won't lie to you. We ain't got no politicians in our circle. Make sure you subscribe, man.
Yo, and while we saying that, right here, while she making all that noise and raising 81 million, guess what just happened 2 hours ago? After days of historic moments and many endorsements, Vice President Kamala Harris has been hit with the articles of impeachment. She ain't even in there yet. They trying to impeach her ass. As
What?
filed by Tennessee Republican Representative Andy Ogles, he claims Harris is guilty of high crimes and misdemeanors.
Damn.
Well, we know that. We know
Good
that.
night. It's a wrap.
She hid evidence that would have freed a brother who was facing a death sentence.
Right.
Now, he was facing the death penalty, and she hid evidence that could have freed him. And she was ordered to present that document, to present that evidence. She's a terrible person. And here's another thing too about you wicked Negroes talking about, oh well, she's the lesser of two evils. It's still goddamn evil, man. I seen one post that almost made me vomit. Some black dumb woman told the world that we pray in Jesus' name that Kamala Harris wins the election. So you gonna put Jesus on this shit? You gonna put Jesus in this shit? When the hell did Jesus ever say to pick the lesser of two evils?
Man.
Come on, man. It's still fucking evil. You evil
Crazy.
bitch.
Crazy.
So y'all let me know if I'm talking too bold.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I know.
Let you go ahead and just get us canceled out here. I don't let it all burn. That's what my thing is. Let it all burn. I don't care. Nah, but for real though, yeah, she about to get impeached already. She got the war crimes going on. So only way the Kamala Harris can win this. I'm gonna tell you what the thing is. Hopefully she ain't listening, right? The only way she could win this, right? Hopefully her team ain't watching War as Usual and subscribe and liking this video. The only way she can win is if she bring, and she might do this, if she bring Meg Thee Stallion on.
Now she got to do it too.
Not bring her on as nothing political, but what I'm saying is when they do that little getting ready to ramp up for them votes, if Meg Thee Stallion is part of that entourage, because you know what Kamala gonna do, right? To get the niggas votes, she gonna bring out Meg Thee Stallion, she gonna bring out Beyonce, all of the women entertainers.
Glorilla,
because
she needs
she gonna bring out all of the entertainers. She might not do Glorilla though, because she ain't gonna do her. She thinks she a classy black woman, so she ain't gonna do that. She gonna do Beyonce though. She gonna have like Alicia Keys, somebody for the throwbacks. You know what I'm saying? Like she gonna do that, and niggas is gonna be like, "That's the president, nigga." Beyonce up there with her, nigga. How can we not vote? That's the only way she can do it. If she's smart, that's the only way she can win it.
Jay-Z and Beyonce was back in Obama, so shit, it's not far. That's not far-fetched at all.
Because they got pulled. And if Trump want to win, hopefully his team ain't watching either. Trump, if you want to win, you got to bring Kodak Black up there. It's the only way. It's the only way y'all winning the niggas' votes. That's it.
He said, Brandy Matthews said Obama hasn't endorsed her. So you know Beyonce ain't.
Well, he hasn't endorsed her yet.
Hey, money.
I don't know.
Money can convince.
He's part of the same political party, so it ain't hard for him to endorse her.
Right, paycheck. I mean, she raised $80 million in one day. Beyonce might change her mind. She see enough zeros. She see enough zeros, and then Obama did the same thing with Biden. He didn't endorse Biden until later on in the game.
Yeah, you said that Beyonce. She said Beyonce didn't endorse her, but Beyonce gives Kamala Harris permission to use her song "Freedom" for her presidential campaign. Nigga, that's endorsement to me.
Damn.
That's endorsement.
That is
endorsement. Come on, man. Like that's an endorsement to me. Like maybe not officially, but come on.
Yeah. I mean,
hey, listen,
it's still early.
But you know what's diabolical about it being so early is that she knows the card she got to play. And that's politics 101. Like she know the card she got to play. You only matter with every 4 years when there's an election. That's the only time Negroes matter to America. After that, you don't care, but like nobody cares about black people for the rest of the life's existence. But every 4 years, somehow black people just matter so much. Oh, I got the black vote. All the black people love me. all the Hispanic people love me. They just love me so much. And next year, you won't give a damn about them. You won't say nothing. You're gonna win the presidential election, and you're never gonna say the word black will never come out your mouth again.
Cause I'm black, y'all.
And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blackity black. And I'm black, y'all. They gonna elect her. Everybody gonna celebrate. And then guess what's gonna happen? Niggas gonna go back to regular life. And then we gonna find out the ramifications of everything on a day-to-day, like we always do. You put the damn president in there, then one day you just driving and you get to the gas station, you be like, damn, gas $7. How is this happening? And then it be your president-elect. That nigga raise the gas prices. That's how you know. But what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like they all gonna do the same thing.
One day you're gonna be driving and get pulled out your car and demanded to do a strip search on the scene, and you're gonna wonder, well, damn, when did this take place? Oh yeah, this is part of the new policy issued by the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
If
I could, Shayara, shout out, haven't seen in a minute. But she put the way I see it is if Democrats get it, so like I can't even read it that small. If Democrats get it, we have 4 more years to get right with the Most High. If Republicans get it, the Most High said no more time. You have it. Listen, and I'm not waiting anymore. I don't know. It's funny. But
the Most High up there waiting to give the go, waiting on the vote. Like,
let's go. 4 more years.
Let's go.
That is funny.
All right, we give them 4 more years. The Democrats is in there. I ain't trying to diss you, Shayara. I just think funny. It's funny to me, you know what I mean?
But I would say if we have that much faith, if we were to have that oh shit. If we had an ounce of faith as much as we had for Kamala Harris that we have for ourselves, listen, the community will be fine. Because if we can give up that much money, and I can guarantee, I don't know if I can find a demographic or who gave up that much amount to Kamala Harris in the donation, but I can guarantee majority of it, we already know, you know what I'm saying? If we had that same interest in choosing a president that we have in our own communities, in ourselves, and had that same belief, guess what? We would have been fine. Because economics don't start with the money that you have in your pocket. You know what I mean? It's a mindset. You know what I mean? If you don't have love within your community, the economics is going to fail. You know what I'm saying? Because that is the foundation of economics. You know what I'm saying? And with all that money in the hood, all that money amongst black people, you can't tell me that we don't got it. It shows, nigga. 85 million in 24 hours? Come on.
Man. Yeah. For real. We definitely got
somebody lying.
81 million.
For real. Somebody is
lying. Nigga. 81 million that fast, nigga? Come on, man. That's crazy. Niggas Apple Music subscription still waiting on a payment. These niggas gave her 81 million.
I think she had a team. I think she had a team of people that was ready to put money behind her before she even before the announcement was even made that she was going to be the candidate. You understand? I think there was already a team put in place that was going to back her with all this money. And we like black people are impressionable. So if we see, oh damn, she raised $81 million in one day, I'm gonna support her because we sheep. The Bible calls us sheep, you know what I'm saying? And we fit that description to a T. Like we just follow the herd. And so if you see 81 million get funded to this politician in 24 hours, you're going to go follow that damn herd. And so I think, in my personal opinion, like you can call me conspiracy theories if you want to, but I think she had a team of funders who was sitting by ready to sit, or Joe Biden or whoever. The party had a team of motherfuckers that was going to put 81 million behind her as soon as she was announced to be the candidate. Like,
shit, send that money to the hood. Fuck that. I don't know who the fuck. I mean, shit.
Yo, can we run for president?
Right.
That's crazy. Yeah, you can.
We run.
It don't even matter. Yeah, you can't, and it don't even matter if you got felonies.
Basically, shit. So niggas should be trying to do that. That should be what we should be trying to do. And the reason I say that because I think when Barack Obama was running, or was it when Trump was running, the first time, they had somebody wrote on. So niggas was writing on the ballot these nuts, and that junk got like some votes.
Yeah,
niggas voted for these.
yeah, you gotta vote. You might as well run, get you a little money
You
real
gave me
quick.
an idea, bro. I ain't gonna say it on camera. That shit is funny though. That shit is funny.
Yeah, because you can write it.
Vote or
You can
Diddy,
write in
nigga.
your
Vote or
You don't have
Diddy.
people on the vote or Diddy. That's crazy.
Vote or Diddy, nigga.
They actually had these nuts on the ballot, and that shit had got like 3%
That
of
shit
the
funny.
votes.
That is funny, bro.
So we should be able to do it too. Like, let's. I mean, is it against the law? Is it against the law for us to do that? Can we run for president?
Yeah, no.
Shit, I want to get up there.
The law?
Give me a shot.
All things lawful are not expedient.
Listen,
Nigga,
vote
give
for
me
me.
the presidency,
2024.
Give me the presidency. I'll be having counsel every day, nigga. Every decision
you gotta
I'll be in
hold your hand
counsel.
like this. That's how you know you're serious.
Yeah. When you do this,
Yeah.
you know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
like Birdman.
Politicians
run,
are
nigga.
losers.
I'll talking about what you would say like this.
That too. When you put your hand
I'll
like
vote
that.
for you, my nigga.
Yeah.
I vote for you. Go ahead.
Vote for me, dog.
Lafayette 2024, nigga.
For real though, man. Torch 2024, bro. I'll turn this whole world upside down. For real. I'll be in council every day.
You're gonna have the best security. Look, you're gonna have the best security team too. You ain't gonna have that Secret Service shit. You're gonna be the Secret Service.
I'm going to get in Captain of Cod.
Yeah.
I'm putting all my niggas on, nigga. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Like the
this nigga's the minister of defense.
Hey, look, Donald Trump. What Donald Trump said? Look, he ain't fired nobody in 4 years. We firing everybody on the Secret Service, nigga.
You ain't lying.
No, you fired. You're fired. The whole Secret Service is fired. Bring them niggas in. I want them on my team right here.
Shit, she got fired. The head of Secret Service, the head of security. Yeah, she got fired.
Did she fire or did she resign?
Oh, she got. My bad. Not fired. My bad. Yeah, my bad.
I think she quit.
Yeah, she quit.
I think she quit. It was too much fire on her. Yeah, they kept asking her like, so how did Trump get shot again? She like, I don't know. It was shift changing. They was changing shifts during the president. Man, come on, man.
That's wild.
Come on. I don't even care, man. I don't even.
He ain't even fired nobody. he said he ain't even fired nobody.
Right.
That's just
which I guess he kind of try to say like, if you won't change, you have to shake up. You know what I'm saying? You got to fire somebody. But that's how they think change come, because they fire people. Like they come in and just let niggas know. So
spoken like a true white man.
For real.
He ain't even
fire nobody. Nigga, nobody lost their job. This nigga is not doing his job. And after that debate, Biden just laid down after that. Like it was nothing for him to do.
Yeah, that nigga went to sleep.
That was it, bro. He was already done. He's done.
That nigga done.
That's crazy.
Done.
Yo,
go to sleep.
That was over. It was like, yeah, I know what time it is. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know if y'all heard the crazy conspiracy theory behind that though. Supposedly, right? Kamala, she just had a speaking where allegedly they had Joe Biden on the phone, and they saying that it sounded AI. And people are saying that Biden is really dead, and they're just trying to act like he's. They say he's dead, and people they haven't seen him in like 10 days. This nigga sounded like he AI. No lie, bro. That's a new conspiracy theory, bro. That just dropped.
Was he speaking clearly?
God. Yeah, like he spoke like on the phone. He spoke clearly. You can hear every word. He didn't stutter. So they're like, nah, this is AI.
Ain't no pressure. Nigga ain't got no pressure on him. He put that old ass man in front of 6 billion people and say, read this. Nigga, that's tough. Niggas can read in school in front of 30 people. So he wants to nigga to read. This nigga 80 years old reading in front of 6 billion people. Nigga, you can't do that. They said that nigga dead, bro. Like, listen, the crazy part about AI now, like we be using that like as tech people, like people who do graphics and videos and stuff like that. The AI stuff is cool, but that shit is really starting to rewrite history if we ain't paying attention. Like that stuff is going back and erasing stuff. And the more it gets shared, the more that becomes what the facts are. And it may not truly be what's real. You understand what I'm saying? Saying this nigga dead and it was so clear that got to be AI because that nigga don't talk like that. Oh my God, bro. I'm sick of it.
We'll see if he pops up. If not, nigga, that nigga.
Here's the question. Do y'all think
that nigga gone?
Do y'all
out
think that if Trump is elected, he'll enforce what they're saying is that he might enforce a martial law code, right? Which will potentially allow him to turn America into a dictatorship rather than a democracy, giving him the power to stay president. I know, right? Y'all see, you must have seen that movie. Dictator. Yeah, you must have seen that movie. America's definitely a dictatorship, but by terminology, it's a democracy. That's what they want you to believe. But you think
as
that
a nigga,
you think that him.
For real.
I wouldn't give a damn one way or another. But do y'all think that him being president in America, that's a possibility? He might initiate a martial law order, and thence turn it into a dictatorship to where he don't have to step down as president after 4 years.
Shit.
No.
You don't think?
I don't believe that. That's just me personally. I don't believe that because the nigga old. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then not to mention, acolytes or Trumpites did storm the Capitol, so it's not like they can't get mad at him and do the same thing. Them same Isarians. So he could try that if he want to, but I just don't think that's like what. Like, he got a few more years to live. So.
Mm-hmm.
I think they would be for it though. I think those same people that stormed the Capitol want Trump to be. They got fucking slogans that say Trump forever type shit. Like that's I don't know. But even if he did do something like that, he don't have to stay in office. He could turn into a dictatorship and pass the torch to one of his sons. It's possible.
Yeah, man,
that's how us started. He got the manpower. Listen, his people could become the law, like the Proud Boys, the white nationalists, all those different groups and sects of white supremacists that support Donald Trump could be his army. He'll have his own personal army that would die and kill for him, and he would just turn it into a fucking dictatorship. That sounds like some Armageddon shit. That sounds like some motherfucking
it does sound like some movie shit. God.
Yeah. And the only reason I'm saying, I'm joking about it, but the only reason I'm saying no is because I remember them saying the same thing when Bush was in there. They said the same thing about Bush, that he was trying to do that, turn it into a dictatorship so he could be president. And the whole martial law thing, you know what I'm saying? When I started my little YouTube rabbit hole journey some, years ago, that was one of the things, you know what I'm saying? Like martial law, you know what I'm saying? The next president gonna put us in martial law, and look at all these caskets they got out here in this open field. Like, look at this. Like, they planning for this project. Now they got Project 2025, but like 20 years ago, it was like Project 2004. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the president look down here in Atlanta, this dude had a video on YouTube a long time ago. 2004, he in Atlanta, and they got like a field full of like plastic. It was like plastic, supposed to be coffins. And they stacked up 10 feet high, miles and miles of them. He like, yeah, they bringing that in because they about to kill everybody, bro. Guess what? Nothing happened. It just didn't happen. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
I tell you what did happen. Mexicans got put in cages.
Now that did happen.
Yeah, it did happen.
And they got massive leaks too, because before even before Biden stepped down, I heard a rumor that he was gonna step down, and then like 24 hours later he stepped down. I'm like, that's not good. Who the hell he got on his team where he like, listen, y'all, I'm thinking about stepping down. This nigga go put it on he gonna make a Facebook post.
He gonna do a vote. He gonna do a social media vote. Should I step down? Yes or no?
Niggas got leaks in they group, nigga.
Niggas got man. Where Kendrick at, nigga? Where Kendrick at? Kendrick need to expose this. Now, this is what we need on the case. Kendrick Lamar.
Well, I tell you what.
Nah, bro.
My bad, real quick.
You got it.
We're still in the year of revelations. You know what I mean? It's more to be revealed.
For sure.
We gonna see.
Yeah, but I would say, white people definitely see Trump as a god, though, for sure. Like this nigga, after that shooting, man, white people are ready to ride for this man. And who knows? He might sway him to do whatever he wants. I don't know. Who knows? Man, listen, white people is weird. Niggas need to figure it out. We ain't got 4 more years to figure it out. We got to figure it out now.
Yeah, we can't be, we need to be figuring this shit out yesterday. Like, what we gonna do? Because it's about to be a problem.
Y'all think he gonna pardon himself from all those felonies and shit?
Oh yeah, of course.
But didn't they already say that though? Didn't they already say that didn't they just pass something like that where he's not a president, is not held to something like that, not held to his like if he did something, I guess it was if it's during his term that he has like
We talking about, I think you might be talking about if a president is impeached.
Yeah, it was something recently where they was like they passed it where if a president, if he commits or does something while he's in the office, that he has like immunity or something like that. I don't know, something crazy, bro. I don't know what to believe. Sometimes I just let the shit play out.
Is a motherfucker.
People making up so much stuff on the internet. It's like it's a thing now, and now that AI is there, man. I seen a video the other day where Trump, somebody put the mouth on him. This dude was rapping Drake. I'm like, bro. And niggas was in the comments like, I didn't know he knew the song. I'm like, bro, this is clearly AI, bro. Look at his mouth. Like, how y'all not seeing this? Like, stupid.
I think you're talking about qualified immunity. I think Brandy Matthews mentioned it earlier. Qualified immunity.
Maybe that's what I'm talking about then. Some craziness like that. But I mean, listen, I'm just concerned about the niggas in the hood, in the barrios, in the reservations, and what they need right now. And right now, what they don't need is a president. They don't need that. They need a savior. They need somebody to be the answer to their prayers. And ISUPK under Commander Junior Hunter is just that. That's all it can be. Y'all could go vote and wait for them to drop those health packs out the sky to help y'all. But we just gonna put boots on the ground. That's all we could do right now. Like, that's all we could do.
Yeah, I know we short on time. We not gonna be able to get into the divorce in the dark joint. Let us know if y'all want not in the dark, in the black.
In the black, my bad.
In the black, my bad. If y'all drop ones in the chat if you want us to do a movie review, let us know if you've seen the movie. You know what I mean? Just put a 1 in the chat if that's something you want to do. Put a 0 in the chat if you don't care for no Tyler Perry movies. Or if you want our take on it. Yo, this nigga.
0.
Tomato. I don't know what the hell that means, but like, are you talking about like stars? Like, tomatoes the same star? Okay, so because I get tomatoes, like people use tomatoes to boo a movie. So I'm thinking the more tomatoes it got, the worse the movie is. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, like the Rotten Tomatoes, like you get the tomato, but if it's like I don't know, man. I never really did understand that whole concept, but I seen the movie and I'm gonna just say
it's trash.
It's Tyler Perry, so I can't say he ain't fall off. He doing exactly what he been doing since he came in the game. It's the same storytelling, it's just that, what I mean. But we could talk. I think next week we could really break it down if y'all really want to do it. But
yeah, I think it's worth breaking it down at least, and because the thing, and here, this is the disclaimer. Everybody's talking about how Tyler Perry is exploiting Black issues instead of hold on, I gotta do my hands like this. Exploiting Black issues instead of addressing them and fixing them or providing a solution for them. And of course, the Human Torch here, Wise Man Matt Lapayade, he's a expert in offering solutions to Black couples, Black and brown couples in relationships, and showing Black people what they should look for in a relationship and how they should build as a unit. You understand? Well, whereas Tyler Perry, who has all of this immense power with his movies, because everybody watches Tyler Perry movies, and he's all this immense wealth, you know what I'm saying, to where he can build his own studio and shoot movies from his own studio. He doesn't use that power and wealth to provide solutions for the Black community as when it comes to relationships. And you know what I'm saying? So it's something that I think we should take seriously and address. You know what I'm saying? And this movie is one of those things that are a staple in that exact issue with Tyler Perry. And this is just one of many. Because all of his movies are like this. They always painting the Black community this ghetto ass brush and never offering a solution. There's no public post on Twitter or nothing like that that says, the issues that Black community is dealing with is serious and we need to address it. There's no advocacy for the Black and brown unity when it comes to relationships and marriage. You understand? You don't see that, but you do see a lot of exploitation of those issues where he's getting paid to make these movies and everybody's going to see them, but there's no solution to it. So it creates a cycle. Blackie, go ahead, sir.
Nah, man, I don't mean to cut you off. I just had a thought while you was talking that just like ringed in my brain, like, bruh, like, why do we always equate the Black experience to trauma and negativity? Like, I don't know, it's crazy, but yeah, I don't know.
It sells.
Yeah.
Go
ahead, sir, you got it.
Our trauma always sells. So that's probably why we do. That's probably why they do, especially in entertainment. Because you if you bring out a movie showing something positive, ain't nobody gonna go see that shit. Niggas don't want to see that. Niggas don't want to see nothing positive.
It's not about the positive movie though. It's not even about the positive movie. You can make, first of all, there's a way to make positivity entertaining. One, but we're not even talking about the movie. We're talking about just who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? There's a movie side, and then there's the personal side. Like, this is what I stand for. You don't see Tyler Perry standing for fixing Black relationships. You don't see that. But you see him exploiting those issues when it comes to Black relationships and making money off of them, which is a problem.
Yeah. But I can tell you, for me personally, you're right about that. But I'm gonna say it just like I said about Biden, Kamala Harris, and all the other. Like, I think we should break down the movie. But I mean, dude wearing the whole woman dress. I don't want no advice from him.
Yeah.
I don't want no advice from him. Because you obviously he don't know what the hell he want to do. So I'm good, bro. I don't want to learn from you. Sometimes the students got to be like, that ain't a good teacher. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but for real though, we do need to do that because what you're saying is real. We do need to break it down, you know what I'm saying, and go over it because he is profiting off, people's pain, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we can break it down. I've seen it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
But also, okay, like if we shouldn't take advice from because what you're saying is real, and we shouldn't look at this cross-dresser as someone influential that we should take advice from.
We do.
But we watch his movies and we manipulate that. I mean, or not manipulate. Yeah. We
imitate.
We imitate. Damn, that's the word I was looking for. imitate that. You know what I'm saying? We think that this is how we should be as black women. This is how we should be as black men. If we imitate it and we put it into, we internalize it. Yeah. And it makes the black community, the black marriages and relationships toxic. Yeah. Toxic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're dealing with. And this is a brother who's obviously been raised by his mama without a dad. That's obvious. He's half a damn rainbow. He's half of a rainbow. And I don't know if he's a full rainbow or not, but that's to be determined. It's gonna come out, you know what I'm saying? Just like TD Jakes getting swallowed up going to Diddy parties. It's gonna come out. But you know, like it's just something you got. It's just something you gotta. It's just something we gotta learn. We gotta stop looking at these entertainers as influencers. They're not influencers. Right. Who gives a damn what Ja Rule thinks at a time like this? Dave Chappelle. Yeah. Let's go over to Ja. Let's see what Ja has. Yeah, but yeah, we could break it down, man, talk about it. And then also, too, like you said, that point that you bring, I think the heaviest point is how it influences black relationships and black people, because it does. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't understand how powerful that stuff is, because you watch it and you like, oh, it was a good movie. But then when you get into that scenario, your instincts kick in. So what your instincts gonna go off? What's in your subconscious? So now this lady out here, she mad at you, and instead of just talking to you like an adult, she gonna bust your car windows out. Who the hell? Why she even doing that? Because she seen it on TV. That's why she doing. You mean to tell me I'm mad at you? So this equates to busting the windows out and poking the tires and, you know what I'm saying, setting your ass on fire. This all stuff she's seen on TV, and men too. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely something we need to talk about. Yeah, we're gonna address it, and I'm glad to see that the black community is finally realizing that this is what's been going on. They stopped being entertained about it, or they stopped being entertained by it and started to question it. Well, why are we always seeing this on TV? So I think it's definitely worth talking about. Yep.
There you have it, folks. Black in the Dark.
Sure. Black in the Dark. Next week. Hey man, I love how you just like do not give a fuck about the name of the movie. No, I love the fact that you don't give a fuck about the name of the movie. Black in the Dark. Rated R. Black in the Dark. Tyler Perry. Rated R for racist, nigga.
Divorce in the Dark, nigga. You know what I mean?
Divorce in the Black. You ain't got to get that title right. Don't nobody give a damn about that title. Oh my God, nobody cares a fuck. Nobody cares about the movie, so we gonna call that shit Black in the Dark. Yeah, nigga, that's Medea's divorce, nigga. You will be right if you said that, nigga. Medea's divorce, nigga. That's what it is, nigga.
Listen, the Haitian household, we used to watch Tyler Pierre.
I'm done with y'all. I'm done.
Nah, man.
The fancy Tyler Perry, bro. Oh my God, that's funny. No way. Yeah. No way.
I'm playing.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Next week, y'all. Tune in.
For sure. Oh my God. Tyler. Oh, shit, I don't even have an intro now. I mean, an outro. I'm done. We just going. Look at the dynamics of things. You understand? When you look at black people with felonies, you look at white people with felonies. The white people are getting elected. You understand, to be president. You look at white people get pulled over, they're pulled to mercy that you don't get showed. There's a dynamic, there's a double standard in America. There's a segregation, if you would, in America that's not going away. And the best way to deal with that segregation is to become one. Separate from your enemy, come together with your people, and we can do some amazing things. Do that every week. We get every Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. on the dot. It might be a little late. We'll be on As long as you stay with us, we're gonna be here. You understand? Hit that like button, subscribe. Join us next week, same time, same place. Long.